Flosstube. I'm Kim Chamberlain, the Canal Town Stitcher, and welcome to my channel. My channel is about cross stitch, and I am also like crafty in other areas too, but for the most part this is going to be about cross stitch. It has been August to September, October. Oh, it's been like 3 months since I last filmed. I have been very busy just with life and getting back to school. I teach 4th grade, and getting back to school and all the things with the kids, you know, it's just a lot. And so time has just gone by, and I've been wanting to film and just haven't had the opportunity or the time. And so tonight I was like, I'm gonna film. It is Friday, November 7th, 2024. This is almost like, we're coming up to my 4th anniversary on Flosstube. So I do have quite a few things to show you tonight. Not like, so I was going through my projects, I was like, I don't know if I have like a lot of things for like 3 months worth, but I worked on a lot of things, but I've spent a lot of time trying to finish a couple of projects. So I think that's why I don't have as many projects to show you, but you know, I'm excited about my progress and what I've done. So I hope that you are too. I don't anticipate this being a very long video. We'll do some life updates first. Those of you that have been following my channel for a little while know I have 4 kids. They are almost 20, 18, 16, and 14. So my 20-year-old lives here around me. I live in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and he just recently got a new job, and so we're excited about that. He has purchased a home for himself, and so really excited about that as well. You know, it's a cute starter home. It's perfect for him. He has a couple of roommates, and we're just really happy for him. And then my son, my 18-year-old son, moved to New York. Sorry, not North Carolina. I live there. He moved to New York over the summer, and he is doing very, very well, and he's very happy up there. And we are very happy that he's doing well up there, but we miss him so much. So it's really been very difficult. When I drove back from New York, I cried almost the entire way. So I'm super excited because he's coming down for Christmas with his girlfriend, Kristen, and we're excited to see them and just spend the time with them. And Grace is doing great. She's decided to graduate early, so she's a senior in high school this year. Supposed to be a junior, but a senior, and she's doing really well. I keep saying that, really, really well. But she is, and she's brilliant in everything that she does, and we're very proud of her. And then Adam is just puttering around and doing his 14-year-old things. So not a whole lot of life updates, but just some little bit of what's been going on with us. Some background on me in case you're new to my channel, or in case you're coming upon me because you were brought here. I'm called the Canal Town Stitcher because originally my family lived in Palmyra, New York, and we were right on the Erie Canal, and we lived there for about 6 years, and prior to that we lived in Macedon, New York, which is also on the canal, for about 7 years. My husband and I have been married for 24 years, and I know it's unbelievable, like I can't believe 24 years, but we have been. And just in 2022, we just decided to take a leap of faith, and we just moved to North Carolina. It was always a place where we had wanted to live, wanted to be closer to the ocean. We wanted to have 3 seasons instead of 4. And we're very happy here. We're very happy here. So I have been teaching for the last 10 years plus. I've taught 3rd grade, 5th grade, and now I currently teach 4th grade, and I love it. I have a great class this year, and everything's been going pretty well with that. But my heart does go out to people that are teachers. So if you're a teacher, I have had some of the classes that you described. So this is not like, it's not utopic, but I love my job. I love my job. And since I've been here, I've actually had probably some of the best classes that I've ever had. So I really cannot complain. I have been cross-stitching since I was about 8 years old, 9 years old, maybe. My aunt, Beth, was a big cross-stitcher. And she had made some projects for my sisters and I just had fallen in love with them and I wanted to learn how to do it. So when I was about 8 or 9 years old, I think that's when I got my first like little kit. It was like just a little, like, I don't know, kit. It had all the strings and everything in it, and I stitched that. And then I started to expand, about my own patterns and fabric and things like that. And now I stitch constantly. I always have some stitching somewhere in the house. This year so far, I finished a lot of projects. So I am down to, let me see here, my list is right here. So I started the year at 31 whips and I'm down to 25. So I've been really focusing on finishing some of these projects. I have more that I want to start, and I don't want to start more projects until I get some of these projects done. So I've really been focusing on finishing things, and I think that's why I just don't have as much as I normally would have to share with you today. But I am excited about what I am going to share with you. So there's that. Yeah, so that's my stitchy journey. I put it down for a long time. The last time I remember stitching like on a really regular basis before the pandemic was when I was pregnant with my son Adam, which was 14 years ago. And I just remember having this huge belly and like having my stitching on top of it. And because I couldn't really move around that much, and thankfully I had a lot of help with my older 3 children, so I was able to do some stitching in the latter part of my pregnancy with him. And then I had put all of my stitching really away, and it wasn't until 2020, like May of 2020, that I was like, what do I have in here that I can finish? Because I was getting bored. I was doing a lot of crocheting and I was getting bored, and I pulled out this Santa Claus that I had been working on, and I finished it, and it was the first one that I had finished in a very long time. And then I decided, okay, maybe I like doing this again. And I started looking up online shops to buy some patterns, and I came across Everything Cross Stitch and 1 2 3 Stitch, and I've been stitching pretty much ever since. So there's that. I just realized that my son is back upstairs. So yeah, lots of stitching since then, I am more of a progress stitcher. So if you can relate to that, I love to stitch and I stitch a lot, but I have a lot of projects that I have completed over the course of the last 4 years that need finishing. I do hope to get into the finishing part very soon and start finishing more of my projects. I don't want them to be in a box. I don't want them to be in a tote. I stitched them so that they could be out in my house. So I really hope that over the winter I can take some time and focus on that. I'm super excited because I'm going to my first cross stitch retreat in February. It is with Barefoot Needle Art in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which is really only about 2.5 hours from where I live. So I'm really excited to go to that. And I've never been to a stitchy retreat. I've never done anything like that before. I'm excited to meet people and to meet other people that stitch. And, I'm really excited to like get out there a little bit more. I spend a lot of time in my own circle, and I'm looking forward to getting out and meeting some new people. So that's happening, I think like the first weekend of February. So I'm pretty excited to do that. If you're going to that, let me know in the comments. I would love to. And also, if you would like to say hello to me or have me any questions, you could put it in the comments. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see, and you like my projects and you feel like coming back. I think I was somewhere around 300 or 400 and maybe 20 subscribers. I don't know. I've been on here for 4 years and it has been a very slow growth. But I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I haven't minded that I haven't been like you know, the top stitcher or whatever, it's fine. But I hope that you like what you see, and I hope that you want to come back and spend more time with me. Okay, so I guess we can get into my projects. I have one finish from the last time I filmed, and this is Blackbirds on a Pumpkin. It is out of the 2022 Just Cross Stitch magazine Halloween edition. And I forgot my board this time. It's in my office, so I'm just gonna hold things up. And I'm sorry ahead of time. I really don't have time to iron, and some of this stuff is in hoops still, so please forgive me and be patient with me while you watch. So anyways, this is a Rosewood Manor design. It was in the 2022 Just Cross Stitch magazine for the Halloween edition, and this is how it came out. It is stitched on 32 count vintage country mocha. I think that's what it's called. And it is an even weave Lugana. I accidentally used the wrong color. So that purple that you see in there, that beautiful purple, that's the wrong color. But I loved it. And honestly, I don't think that it hurts it at all. I think it makes it really fun and pretty. And I love this. It's perfect for Thanksgiving. I'm happy that it's done. The pattern was really hard for me to read. I had a really hard time with the symbols on this one, but I was able to put it into GoodNotes and magnify it so that I could see it a lot better. But this is my finish. Blackbirds on a Pumpkin. I love it. And you can kind of see the blue there. My kids were like, was that intentional? I said, I think it was. I think it was. So that's finish number one. I will show you the other project that I'm so close to being done with. This one I have really focused a lot of energy on. And so I think that like this is one of those projects where I've been trying to get it done. I started this in May of 2020 or June of 2020, right when it came out. It is on the Called For fabric. The pattern itself is really beat up. Yeah, it's been around for 3+ years. Anyways, this is Flea Market Flowers by Lori Holt. I did get this from the Fat Quarter Shop when it was on sale and they were doing a stitch along with it. And I did not get to do the stitch along because I was incredibly slow. It is stitched on the Called For fabric, which is 25 count barley, Lugana, and all the Called For DMCs. And so this was my travel project, and this was the project that I used to take places. And this summer I really sat down and I only had like I had this column, I had that top flower done in June. So I had only stitched this whole column and that top flower by June, 3 years later. And so I said, you know what? This has got to get out of my whip pile. It just really does. So I was hoping to have it done, but I really didn't want to wait anymore to film. So I'm going to show it to you almost done, but this is where it is now. So the only reason why that leaf over here, I should say, this leaf isn't done is because I ran out of that color and I had to wait until I got home to get more, and I have it now. So I can get it. And then the bottom is a set of 3 flowers. And then this, oh, wait a minute, there's some leaves up here that are missing too. And then this is done. 3 years plus later, and this will be done. And this is going to hang in my guest bedroom as soon as I have it done. And that's going to be like a craft room for me, so I'll be able to work in there. But this is so pretty. I'm very, very happy with it, and I'm super excited that it is almost done. And I was thinking that what I might do is when I hit 500 subscribers, I might pass the stash, and I I might just give away this pattern. I mean, it's not in great shape, but if anybody out there wants to have it, then maybe. I mean, it's been well loved over the years, guys. It's been in this project bag for a couple of years. I made these project bags in like early 2022, but it's been through it. That's okay though. That just means that it's a labor of love. Okay, so then in September, I got to working on, actually, this was in August. I got to working on one of my full coverage pieces, which is Mini Dreamy Night. This is by Artisy Cross Stitch, and the artwork is by Kaomi Hara, something. Anyways, this is it. I ordered this from 123 Stitch a long time ago, probably 4 years ago now, and I didn't start it until January. Is it January that I started this? I'd have to go back through my videos because you guys were with me when I did. Anyways, fox are my favorite animal. I love them. I think they're adorable. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I stitched Fox Forest by Owl Forester Embroidery. I finished that. And it's so adorable. And if you have not seen that pattern, you should go look for it. I'm stitching this on a piece of 16 count. Yes, 16 count white Ada. I don't know what that was. It wasn't a stroke, I promise. Anyways, this light is so bright and I am so tired. This has been a very long week. Anyways, I'm stitching this 2/1 full cross, and I am not using, so I'm doing a little bit of cross country, which means that I'm only going about like an inch or less across to carry my threads. I do have one other full coverage that I was using the parking method on, and I think I like this better. And I also like to stitch on the 16 count instead of like the other ones on a 25 count, 1/1, and it's too hard for me to see. But anyways, here I am with my progress on this. So as you can see, I'm almost done with a full page, because this is the full page right here. Well, actually, let me look. I might be lying. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there it is. And just so that you have like a sense of what the back looks like, I don't think the back looks bad for full coverage cross country. I don't mind showing my back on this one. I mean, I don't mind showing my back on anyone, but like, just so that you can kind of see if you're doing a full coverage and you're looking to see. I just used a pencil on this, guys, because I really don't care. At the end of the day, 90% of it is going to be covered with thread. And I needed something quick to draw the grid lines. So yeah, this is coming out good. And I think I'm going to actually pick this up over the weekend and work on it. We don't have a whole lot to do this weekend, so I think we're just going to we're going to go to maybe the candlelight night in Swansboro tomorrow night. So if you live local, that's tomorrow night, and I think they're lighting the Christmas tree. And not that I think we should be doing that before Thanksgiving, but it is supposed to be about 76 degrees tomorrow, so it's going to be really nice. So we might go do that. And Swansboro is one of our favorite places to go. We love going there since living here. It's a really beautiful place. Emerald Isle is just a beautiful beach. So if you're familiar with the beaches of North Carolina, Emerald Isle is about 45 minutes from our house, and we have Topsail Beach and North Topsail Beach about 35 to 40 minutes from our house. So we have 2 really beautiful beaches pretty close by. So I'm pretty fortunate there. All right, next up is my, take this out. I'll take this out of the hoop. This is my Halloween Quaker by Leela's Studio. Do not have a picture of it right now, but I will put one over here for you to see, because I do have one on my phone. I just don't have it here to show you. And I'm almost done with this. I would say I don't have Pattern Keeper, but I would say I'm probably about 75% done with this. And so I've been working on this. And this is my overall progress so far. So I've got a lot of this done. So since you guys saw it over the summer, in August when I showed it, because I did work on it just a hair over the summer, I finished, I know I don't have my thing. I finished these two, and I'm working on the spiders right now, which aren't they so cute? So this is stitched on 32 count Murky Belfast linen by Picture This Plus, and I love it. I started this in October of 2021. So this is on my list of things to focus on and finish so that I can start other cute Halloween things, because let me tell you, I've been looking at, what is it, Crochet A Go-Go, I think it's called. Anyways, they have some brilliant Halloween patterns. So yeah, this has got to be finished so that I can start working on something else like that. Get this hung up at Halloween time. This week has completely exhausted me. I don't know if it has you or not, but it has completely exhausted me. Okay, that is back in the hoop, so I can work on it some more. All right, next up, I worked on this quite a bit too. This one is Tonight is Halloween. This is by Kathy Barrick. And I've been working on this since October of 2022. And I have gotten pretty far, so I'm pretty pleased with my progress on this. I worked on this for a lot of September. So the last time that you guys saw this, I had the tree done and the first two gravestones, and then still the half of that ghost and half of that like goblin thing. And as you can see, I've made more progress on the tombstones. Get that a little closer so you can see. The words I'm going to do last because they are going to take very little time. But I know that the rest of that goblin thing, that's kind of a beast. And the other tree is going to be time consuming too. I would really like to have this done by next Halloween. And I think if I put it on my WhipGo board, then I can. Oh, by the way, my WhipGo board, I have been working on WhipGo. I'm kind of doing my own thing at this point because I missed the last two drawings. I think I have been working on WhipGo projects though, because I pretty much put the projects on my WhipGo that I wanted to finish. And I've been working pretty hard at trying to get some things done. All right, this is my Potions, Brews, and Spells. This came out of the 2016 Halloween edition of Just Cross Stitch. And I don't have a cover picture for this either in this bag, but I will put one here for you when I go to edit. I am doing this, I started this in 2022, and I am doing this on a piece of Plum, I think it's called, by Fiber on a Whim. I had gotten this piece at Hobby House Needleworks, and it was not a full piece, so it's not big enough for the whole thing. So I cut out some of it, and this isn't wrinkled, so please forgive me. But here it is. I mean, this isn't wrinkled. This isn't ironed. Oh my goodness. It's been a crazy week. That's all I'm going to say. But here I am on this one. And I love the pattern. I love the, not pattern, the variegation on this fabric. It's so good. And then I'm stitching it with 37 or 37.99. So that's the thread. So let me walk you through what I decided to do. So I decided there's an alphabet that was supposed to go all the way down here. I decided to cut the alphabet off because I didn't have enough room for it. And then at the bottom here, like where that cobweb is, this is like a graveyard, but it's all stitched 1 over 1. It's like all stitched 1 over 1. Like there's a wrought iron fence and it's 1 over 1 stitching. And this is 32 count. So I'm a little bit worried about doing that. But so far, this is coming out really good and I'm very excited about it. Another 2022 start that needs to be done. And there's really not that much left to do on this. Like when you see it, you'll see what I mean. But in looking at the pattern, like it's really kind of dumb that I don't have it done yet. Oh, just in favor of working on other projects, I guess. So there's that. But I did work on quite a bit of that in September. And that was on my, oh, this is broken, this hoop. How did this break? I don't know how that happened. Oh well, garbage now. Okay. Maybe somebody stepped on it. I don't know. I keep it in my fanciest project bags ever. You know, these lovely project bags from Amazon. All right, next up is, I feel like there should be more. I know there probably, oh, I didn't bring Away We Fly. I didn't bring Away We Fly upstairs. I have been working on that. That's downstairs. I didn't work too much on it though. A little bit more of the border. Anyways, this is a Honey of a Tiny Town. It is by Heart and Hand Designs. I'm doing this for my mantle over the summer. It is a bee theme. So it's like summery with like fruits and bees and flowers and all kinds of pretty stuff. I picked this up this week and started working on it. So I haven't done that much to it, but I've done some. This is on a no-name piece of even weave fabric. I think it's even weave. No, it's linen. That I got at Angel Wings, which is in a stitchy shop in Southport, North Carolina, which is on the coast. And this is where I am now. So before, all I had was just like the outline of this house done, and then I filled in most of the house. And I don't know why. I should just work on this because I really think this would take me like 2 days and then it would be done. It's so cute. I love it. So, yep. A Honey of a Tiny Town. I really consider anything that I put any stitches in as something that I've stitched on. Even if I haven't stitched that much on it. It's still like, I stitched on that, so I'm going to take credit for it. I don't think Away We Ride is the only other one. All right, so here is Raccoon Rabble. This is by Plum Street Samplers. I just love this. It's so cute with the raccoons, but like that little baby raccoon, by the way, is like really seriously 1 over 1. 1 over 1. I'm doing this on 36 count, 1 over 2, with all the called for threads. And so this is where I am now. And you can see the little baby. So cute. That was so hard to do. On 36 count, 1 over 1, but it's adorable. And I do use a magnifier for this when I work on it, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to see it. So what have I done? So I did the ears up here and this little part of the tail. And that's all I've done, but it's something. Since the last time, I guess, would be a better way to put that. All right. Oh my gosh, I almost just said, so boys and girls. Like, you guys are my students. So that's all the projects that I have, blah, 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 blah. That is all the projects that I have to share with you today. I am excited about going to the beach retreat in February. Let me know if you're going to it. I don't have any purchases because I'm really trying to stitch on what I have, and then I will probably make some purchases going forward to want to get a few new things. I definitely think I'll be making some purchases pretty soon, actually, in the next few weeks. I'm sorry for the awkward pause. Please interact with my video if you like what you saw. Like and subscribe. I really hope that whatever you're working on right now is bringing you so much joy. I am here to be a face of positivity, and so I'm, hopeful that that's what you found here, and I hope you all have a great night, and I will, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can. I only usually use my Instagram account for my cross stitch. Unfortunately, sometimes I forget to click that button when I put Facebook posts up, but like a lot of my cross stitch pieces are on Instagram. So feel free to follow me at KimberlyChamberlain.14. And when I'm editing the video, I will try hard to remember to put it down here. And the link is always in my description box below it as well. If you have any questions about any of the projects that you saw tonight or any of the fabrics or anything like that, I will do my best to answer them. And I really hope that you all have a really great night. You have a safe weekend. And for all of you that are veterans, please know that I appreciate you. I appreciate your service. And I hope that you are honored and or feel very honored and, enjoy your Veterans Day. And with that said, I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.